was an affair to remember. 7 years after Prince William married Kate Middleton, his younger brother and sixth in line to the British throne took his vows with the American superstar Meghan Markle. The wedding ceremony was nothing short of a grand spectacle. Now we're summing up for you exactly what happened on this wonderful day.
After weeks of anticipation, the big day finally arrived. Stars from all walks of life descended on the sleepy town of Windsor, some 20 miles away from London, to witness Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's wedding. Old-school aristocrats and minor royals made way for some more prominent names. American talk show host Oprah Winfrey, the Clooneys, the Beckhams, Indian movie star Priyanka Chopra, Serena Williams, Meghan Markle's real-life husband Patrick Adams, and Harry's ex-girlfriends were all there. The ladies were kitted out in fancy fascinators and the men in custom-made suits as they took their seats inside the 14th century chapel. We got the first glimpse of the bride-to-be as she left from her hotel, the Cleveland House, in a Rolls-Royce Phantom 4. While Meghan was en route to the venue, Prince Harry arrived at the chapel, chaperoned by elder brother and best man Prince William. The sixth in line to the British throne wore a handmade frock coat uniform of the Blues and the Royals Cavalry Regiment. A medal honouring his service as a pilot in the Afghan war sat proudly above his chest pocket. And then arrived the rest of the royals. First Camilla and Prince Charles, and then Queen Elizabeth and her husband Prince Philip. But the crowd, and more importantly Prince Harry, were waiting with bated breath for a glimpse of the lady of the hour. Meghan Markle stepped out of her car in a dazzling white gown, designed by British designer Claire Waite Keller for the renowned label Givenchy. Markle looked regal. Her veil was decorated with flower motifs from all 53 Commonwealth nations, including the lotus from India. She entered the chapel by herself before walking down the aisle. The first 110 steps unaccompanied, the remaining 30-odd steps with Prince Charles, closely followed by her little page boys and bridesmaids. The Archbishop of Canterbury presided over the wedding ceremony. The 600 guests assembled in the church saw them make their declarations at the altar.
Beloved speaks and says to me, "Arise, my love, my fair one, and come away. For now the winter is past, the rain is over."
Prince Harry's mother, Princess Diana, was remembered through an address by her sister, Lady Jane Fellows, who read a passage from the Bible's Song of Solomon. The strain of Americanness was evident in the ceremony too.
The vines are in blossom. They give forth.
An emotional address by American Bishop Reverend Mike Curry, which was followed by the choir singing a famous composition by American soul singer Ben E. King.
Has come, and the land is dark, and the moon is the only light we see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand.
They then exchanged the rings, a Welsh gold ring for Meghan and platinum band for the prince. It was after this that the couple took their vows.
With my body, I honor you.
Will you take Meghan to be your wife?
I will.
Meghan, will you take Harry to be your husband?
I will.
Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, now the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, were bound in matrimony, sealing their fairy tale romance with a kiss on the chapel steps. Bureau Report, WION.
And WION's bureau chief in London, Mandy Clark, is joining us live from Windsor. She's been there all day, bringing us the latest from the wedding. Mandy, how has the British public taken to the wedding of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle? How are they seeing the new royal couple?
There's a lot of love and affection for the royal couple from the British public. I'm at what's going to be a street party to celebrate the royal couple, and I'm joined with some girls who are certainly royal fans. I'm going to talk to Jen here, and she's going to let us know your thoughts of what you think of the royal couple.
Well, I think the royal couple's going to be a very good couple, and I quite like the way that Meghan's dress was designed and how it was made, and I just think they're going to be great.
A big royal fan there. And what's happening behind us? Can you tell a bit about it?
Well, we're having some obstacle courses and some games and some scootering, skateboarding and cycling and some playing.
Lots of fun to celebrate the royal couple. Okay. And can you tell me your top 3 favorite things about the wedding?
I like her dress, and I like when he pulled off the thing, and I like him.
Oh, well, she likes him and when he lifted the veil. So certainly we've got some royal fans all around Britain. They've certainly taken to the British public, and the British public came out in droves to celebrate them today.
Right, and I like how the little one there said that she liked how he pulled off the thing. That's really interesting. Mandy, of course, the streets behind you are looking a little more deserted than they were this morning. So it looks like the celebrations have moved away from the parks and picnics to elsewhere in the city.
Yes, certainly. You can expect the public houses will be quite full this evening. People heading home, because a lot of them came from all over to descend to Windsor. So we had people coming from Australia. I spoke to someone from the Caribbean today. All over the Commonwealth. Canadians were there. Also all over the country. People from Scotland, Northern Ireland, all descending on Windsor. But now that the celebrations have wrapped up for the public, a lot of them are heading back home.
As I suppose you will be too. Mandy Clark, thank you very much for joining us this evening from Windsor. So there you have it. That is what's happening there. The wedding, remember, was unique in more ways than one, with Windsor witnessing more than one break from tradition. For one, the bride chose to enter the chapel on her own and walk up the aisle unaccompanied, barring the last few steps that she took escorted by her father-in-law, Prince Charles. This move is being seen as a powerful testimony to Markle's feminist principles. The bride being walked down the aisle by her father has been a tradition at British royal weddings in the past. With her father falling ill, though, and having to give the wedding a miss, Markle requested Prince Harry's father, Prince Charles, to walk her down the aisle. Prince Charles accepted her request, and what followed was another break from tradition. Markle also chose to omit the word obey from her wedding vows, following in the footsteps of Princess Diana and Kate Middleton before.
Will you take Harry to be your husband?
I will.
And a host of celebrities and athletes, including Oprah Winfrey, Idris Elba, Elton John, George and Amal Clooney, Serena Williams, James Corden and David and Victoria Beckham watched this ceremony in the Gothic chapel at Windsor Castle. The Hollywood star George Clooney and the international human rights lawyer Amal Clooney were the first to arrive at the chapel. Meghan's on-screen husband in the television drama Suits, Patrick J. Adams, was also at hand to watch her real-life wedding take place. Meghan's on-screen best friend, Sarah Rafferty, who plays Donna in the show Suits, was also seen in full regalia. The Indian actress Priyanka Chopra attended the royal wedding in a lavender Vivienne Westwood skirt and blazer combo paired with a classy hat. The Quantico actress and the former Suits star have been friends for a few years now. Actor Idris Elba arrived holding hands with his fiancée Sabrina Dowry, dressed in a varsity striped dress and jacket. The TV host and a celebrity in her own right, Oprah Winfrey, entered wearing a pale pink dress with lace detailing at the neck. It's a Stella McCartney creation that Winfrey chose to wear for the event. Meanwhile, American tennis sensation Serena Williams made an entry with her husband Alexis Ohanian. He is, of course, the founder of Reddit. Football star and socialite David Beckham and his wife Victoria Beckham arrived in matching midnight blue outfits. A longtime friend of Prince Harry, the singer-songwriter and former soldier James Blunt, arrived with his wife Sophia Wellesley, who wore a colourful collared dress and a pale yellow hat.
Harry, will you take Meghan to be your wife?
I will.
Meghan, will you take Harry to be your husband?
I will.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we see, no, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me.